just like I was saying, that's just like even when people were getting touched, like or molested or raped, or even with pedophiles and sexual molesters and rapists, that's just like people. Just like I said, people might want to have questions, or people might want to know why they're doing these things, or why these people don't have no remorse in their heart, or no regret in their heart, why these things happen, or these people might need to talk about it if they do care, or if they do have these things inside of them. So what I'm saying is that person's a person too. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know if it really exists in other people, because just like I said, these people they're so successful with running away with us, and they tell us. I mean, they get away with running away with bullying us and running and being able to run over us and tell us what to do. It's just like a person being over ram somebody off the road and say, "Hey, you can't drive today." Or you can't drive on the freeway today, or you can't drive on the streets today either. You gotta keep your car parked in the garage in the house. You gotta stay in the house, and you only come out these hours to shop when we want to, and we even get to keep that money, and we get to just keep everything, just control everything you're doing. You don't have control over nothing. So what I'm saying is, like, some of these people, they might even want they more than might want my apologies from these people, because they might have knew these people before they did it to them. They might want to know, like, what made you start preying on me? What made you start abusing me? What made you change? Like, what made you change your characteristics towards me? What made you start doing these things? Because just like that, just like I was saying, this person might could start taking medication, even for medications and things like that. People think medications get out your system like drugs. How they say drugs been in your system for 30 days, 1 day, 3 days. That just like chemicals. When they get into your chemical balance, they don't get out, and it's actually one of the hardest things to get out. Is yeah, just like I was saying, they might could have got some drugs, gave them to them, because drugs, like chemicals, they don't get out your chemical balance. Not in what the days you actually have to maybe even start doing things like eating what is that called? Oh, eating something like a onion onion 5 times out of the week, or even 7 times out of the week, at least once a day. You gotta do something like that, or even eat or eat spinach once a day, and drink a whole can of cranberry juice, just to get that medication out of your system. And you might have to do that for years, because I know people that was in that situation, and I come from people that was in that situation, and I know about situations like that. And it's so cold, because the doctors, they don't care about doing this to you, just like they don't care about locking up a colored person when they're 10 years old, or 8 years old, or 7 years old, or even 4 years old, or even 10 years old, or 13 years old, or even under 18, or even people that's before they're 20, or even people that's 50, or even people that's 80 years old, or even killing off a 100-year-old colored person, that they don't care about none of that. See what I'm saying? So yeah, but maybe yeah, and that's just like, even though they promote their medications and things like that so much. It's like I said, it stay in your system for so long, and it even take years to get stuff like that out your body. Like, you just like I said, you might have to try to eat a whole onion a day for a whole year. It might even take 4 years to keep on trying to get medications out your system, because it's in your chemical balance, and you can even see it. That's a chemical when you see it. So yeah, like, maybe that's why they were doing those things. Like, I don't know, even though yeah. So like, yeah, I don't know.